New from Radiance Films is the Bounty Hunter trilogy. I was really kind of excited about this one because it stars the star of Lone Wolf and Cub, Tomisaburo Wakayama, and this came before that series trilogy of 3 films about a wandering doctor spy for hire who is kind of infused with kind of gadgetry in Japan, which just sounded wonderful. As we open up into Killer's mission from 1969, we discover that we have a group of people from Holland who are trying to sell a bunch of arms to the Japanese. Many of these people are turning down this, apart from one clan, and the shogunate hires Ichibi, our main character, to infiltrate and find out exactly what's going on and save the day. And this is a wonderfully fun movie which is really rich with blood and action set pieces and a really charismatic and fun lead character. Now, when I read about this one, I read that there were allusions to James Bond in this. And I didn't quite think I was going to see them, but they are really apparent throughout this, from the moment where he's gathering all his weapons and all his extra little tricks that he has along the way, which you know you're going to see them used, to the way that he just instantly beds women, this kind of suave persona that he has, this person who is using a lot of subterfuge to really get to the heart of the issues that are going on, was wonderful. And it is really quite like a James Bond movie of sorts. I love the kind of locations and the kind of basic story that we have, which, you know, you're waiting for it to mount up to the final kind of showdown of sorts, but they don't leave you without action either. There is plenty of action all the way through this, and I find that Ichibi is such a wonderful character. The way he kind of ambles through this world and then all of a sudden starts flipping, cartwheeling and doing crazy somersaults and just destroying people with his arms is just wonderful, whether it be the swords, guns, blades that he has stashed all over his person. There can be moments where Ichibi isn't on screen and it kind of loses its speed and pace a little bit because you're urging this character back on, because he feels larger than life. He's someone that I instantly liked, and I loved the kind of way that he carries himself throughout these films. Now, like I said, there are many action set pieces in this one. There are many kind of characters that pop up to be instantly dispatched, or some that may reoccur for a little while. And every single one of them seems to offer something. And it's just really kind of fun to have all these secondary characters turn up and be someone that just offers a different avenue of thought, something different for Ichibi to take charge of, or to uncover or bed, whatever takes his kind of fancy. There is some wonderful, like, just funny moments as well, where he kind of breaks into the bad guy's fort by pretending to be a blind man, and it's so silly and over the top and a little bit obnoxious that you can't help but just really find it pretty funny. And it has these kind of tongue-in-cheek moments which are delivered as though they've been filmed for comedy, and they just kind of hit home with a little bit of levity and amongst all the wonderful action and amongst some of the great cinematography. But yeah, as an opening film for this set, I was instantly hooked on this character of Ichibi. I loved the fact that he's kind of a wandering spy, working alone, making friends, kind of abandoning them as they are killed, or when he's finished with their whatever they offer to him. It just created a character that I want to see go on further adventures. I want to see him tool up with all his crazy toys that he has and fight everybody, outsmarting them, because he's the smartest man wherever he seems to be, the man who can achieve what he wants to achieve. He has the skill set to succeed. The Bounty Hunter was incredibly fun, one that I hope carries on in the next two movies. If it does, this is going to be a phenomenal set. Can't wait to check out the other ones on these. But first, let's dive into the disc and have a look at the extras. Here we are in the disc for Killer's Mission. Let's go to the special features. First up, we have an audio commentary by Tom Mez. Then we have Akihiko Ito. General film historian Akihiko Ito discusses the life and works of director Shigehiro Ozawa and his two entries into the Bounty Hunter trilogy. Shot for Radiance in November 2023, and this runs for 15 minutes 43 seconds. Talks about the director, how he kind of started off in detective movies, moved to kind of Yakuza films. Then he kind of worked with Shiba for a little bit, and then kind of sort of pushing the boundaries with these Bounty Hunter movies, putting in some little bit of nudity and a lot of violence and blood. They talk a lot about how the scripts were made, which is really interesting as well. It's a great extra. Then there is the trailer. Also included in this one is the 40-page booklet that comes with several essays in it. It's got the cast and crew for all three films. So Many People Are Dead by Alan Silver, Remembering Ichio Kudo by Kinji Fukasaku, and The Decline of Ninkyo Movies Changed My Life. Some great reading material here, which I thoroughly encourage you to check out. And that's the extras for Killer's Mission. So there we have it. Killer's Mission was a great opening to this set. I cannot wait to check out the other two movies. I doubt they're going to be really connected, just kind of man on a mission type of things, which, do you know what, I am perfectly content with. I can't wait to go on a further mission with Ichibi. I'd love to know your thoughts on Killer's Mission if you have seen it, so let me know in the comment box below your thoughts on this one. If you've picked up this set, let me know. If you've watched all the movies, let me know what your favourite was. Just drop a comment down below. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box below, or links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always how much you can support me.